Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. Well, we will actually continue story mode on this episode, getting into this cold, frostbitten cave. And these penguins, I remember them being pretty hard. I kind of want to. Oh, why am I stuck? Okay. I kind of just want to steal their items and get on out of here. Oh, look, I got the Time Lord soldier, Jenny. Still don't know Jenny from the show. Time to run again. Love the running. Double strike. When she deals combat damage to a player, it explores, not explodes. God, it'd be awful if she exploded. When an artifact is put into your graveyard from play, you put a 1/1 counter on this card. This card attacks defending player, exiles 2 permanents they control. Good lord. That'd be good whenever I start doing stuff to get out super big creatures. Alright, let's get away from these ping ones. Let's get free treasure again over here. Treasure, 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 treasure. Ooh, we got another Nessa. Put 3 1/1 counters on target creature. I love that one. I mean, that's just so good. Reveal cards from the top of your library into reveal. Oh, yeah. I mean, I already got her, so we know what it does. Alright, legendary instant. Faithful Strike. Destroy target creature. If its controller has more than 4 cards in their hand, they exile cards from their hand to equal the difference. You may cast a legendary instant only if you control a legendary creature or a planeswalker. Oh, the Hidden Blade from Assassin's Creed. Nice. It's okay. It's not really that good. But it's not bad. All creatures you control gain protection from black. All white creatures. All black creatures you control gain protection from white. So that'd be funny. Definitely in my multicolored deck, because then my black-white creatures will gain protection from black and white. White creatures you control. Yeah, so we need to add that to our deck. We also need to add to our deck the Saga I got, and then never put it in my deck. So let's go down to enchantments. Let's do that one. And then let's go to, I don't know what Sagas would land under. It's not battle. It's not a land. I guess it'd be like an enchantment. So let's drop down to my multicolored saga. Oh yeah, there was a saga. So yeah. And let's get, not this one, this one. This one we want. Yeah. Or we can basically do commander damage and win. Just kind of checking out what we got. What we got going on. Unnatural growth, that's crazy still. I'm pretty sure I put that in my green deck. Let's make sure real quick. Enchantment, unnatural growth, is that in here? Because you shouldn't be. No, it's not in here. Good. It needs to be in my other one. Alright, so let's go back to the first deck. Go back. We're going to go up here and escape. And lucky for you, and also possibly the occupants of the cave, the gate is frozen open rather than closed. Alright, so let's get inside. We got flowers grow or attempt to in corners of the cave. Stalactites of ice dot a bright white root of the cave like a chandelier, and it is much warmer in here than you would have expected. Alright, so we got bear. Yeti, bear, yeti, yeti, wizard blocking the flowers. And we need to get the flower. That's the status. Nope. Quest. Details. Status. Nope. I forgot which flower to get. Uh-oh. Let's get their money. Polar bear. Alright, these guys are going to be pretty hard, but hopefully our deck will do good. Alright, we got the Blade Master, so let's get him out. And let's keep this hand. They're going to get a forest, get a 1/1 Elf Druid tap for colorless mana. We will get, let's get tap land. And let's, really don't want to animate dead our guy, so we'll just end. They're going to hit me for 1, that's fine. We get SpongeBob, nice. Alright, he needs red, white. There's red, there's colorless. There's white, so I could just play another tap land. And get this out next turn, then I could play the Bearer of Blades. So we'll end. They're up to 4 mana, or 5 if you count the elf, so they're doing really good. Let's get our Tundra out, get the Bearer of Blades out, see if we get any good artifacts. Let me get the Heart Piercer bow again. But it just goes to my hand. So let's just get this, because it's technically the same thing, but cheaper. Because I already got the bow out. So we'll end. And they're going to tap out to get a 2/6 snake. Oh, Frostfang, that's the one I have. Where all his creatures, attacking creatures, have death touch. And whenever combat damage is dealt to a player, they get to draw a card. Right then. So, well, let's get Terramorphic Expanse, pop that for black, because I have no swamps. And let's see. I could attach the bow, that would leave me 3 available mana. I'm not able to do my Liberator. I could create a... Oh, that would be good. Get Death Touch. I don't have black, though. I could get my rabbit out. Let's copy the bow. And I have 2 available mana. I really only need 1 for the bow, so we'll equip the bow to our 4/4. Then we'll Traveler's Amulet for a... do I want to do another swamp? Do I want to get SpongeBob out next turn? Because I got green, blue, white, black. If I get a mountain, I could get out SpongeBob. And that would be good. But he has no flyers, so my Liberator would also be good. Let's, man. Because none of these do black, yeah. Let's get out another swamp. Because again, I want my Liberator out. Alright. We're going to attack with our 4/4. Shooting down his, wait, what? Whenever, I'm confused. Ward 2, whenever you attack, Steady Taurus protection. Oh, so he's just getting a 1/1 power up because I'm attacking. Okay, cool. So we take out his thing, so he doesn't have extra health. And we're going to shoot that too. So that way, since it's a 1-1, and we're going to attach our other bow and shoot that as well. Alright, they're going to hit me for 2. That's fine. I'll take it. Alright, we'll play our swamp. We'll play our Liberator. And then we have 4 available mana. Oh no, we have 1, 2, 3 available mana. So we'll attach the bow to our 4/4, and we have 2 available mana, and we can't do anything with 2 since none of it's black. Because I'd love to play the Vampiric Sword and attach it for 1. I could love to play this too and attach it for 1. Because actually, what I need to do is attach all the bows to him and just bring him, lay him down to pick him up, lay him down, pick him up, lay him down, pick him up. That would just be hilarious. Because then I can just keep getting equipments. Alright, so let's attack with our 4/4 and our 1/1. We are going to shoot him, and our turtle's going to get stronger. We can also play our turtle. You know, that's another thing we can do. They are going to choose a creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, the creature you control gets 1/0 and indestructible, and those creatures fight. So he's killing my rabbit. Okay. And I'll take 3. That's fine. And he's going to get a legendary giant bear out. That's a 4/5 and another 1/1. Okay. Now, let's see. If I give him protection from green and white, I don't have to worry about the bear blocking me, and I can shoot that. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Yeah, that seems like it's the best move. And I can give him another power up. So we should win. So let's play the Vampiric Sword. Let's play the Heart, Sword of Hearth and Home. And let's attach the sword for 1 to our blades, our Bearer of Blades. Alright. He's now an 8/6 protection from green. So we're going to hit him for exactly 10, but he'll get a power up, knocking him up to 9. So we will win the game by shooting him and shooting him. Okay. They take 2, powers up my guy, I hit him for 9, and I win. Awesome. Nice, I got a replicating ring. I will not be using it. A lot of snow permanents I also won't be using. Chance snow land you control when on thin ice enters the battlefield, exile target creature. Okay. I want that chest. This is a fallback dialogue. Please check 4 logs for errors. What? This is a fallback dialogue. Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's get his treasure. Oh man, I almost got around him. Alright, so let's play. We get nothing to play, so we're gonna mulligan. We get Black Panther, and we get our new saga. Homeland permanent amount vary 1 or less. Destroy each non-land permanent. Alright, so that'd be that. And just that. So I need to get my amulet out before I use that. So we can rock with this. I need green and white. That's white. And then I can amulet for green. Let's get rid of levitation. I think we'll be okay. Well, he doesn't have flying, and him having flying would be beneficial. Yeah, let's get rid of levitation. I think that's going to be the best thing for us. Alright, and then we'll keep this hand. We're going first. Great. Let's see. Full 3. Exile all graveyards. Exile the Saga and get Helm out. I want to get him out as quickly as possible, so we're going to pop that. Get a... We already got a swamp, so let's get a forest with our Traveler's Amulet. And next turn we'll play the Saga and destroy our scrap, which I'm not worried about. So let's get the swamp, play the Saga. It's going to destroy the scrap, that's fine. That way you don't have to worry about getting rid of my good stuff. And it's going to get rid of my Traveler's Amulet, that's okay too. Alright, and I got rid of that. Alright, play a forest. And then, let's see, I'm up to 3 mana. If I play this, I'll have 2, so let's do that. Tapping 1, 2, 3. And then we could play our Black Panther. Green and white. Thank you. And we'll give a 1/1 counter to our Mystic Monastery. Alright, awesome. So next turn we'll get this guy out. And hopefully start getting some commander damage in. Thankfully, they did on thin ice for Black Panther and not my Saga. Because that would have stinked if they did it on the Saga. Alright. We'll play an island. We are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we could play that. But I wouldn't be able to... I want to be able to put the bow on it, and I want to put the bow on it to shoot that guy. No wait, I got 6 mana, so I can do both. Alright, so we'll play that. We'll attach the bow. We'll attack. Oh, he's got Summoning Sickness. Oh, man. Okay, well, I guess we're done. They didn't use them, thankfully, so that's good. We'll play a tap land. And we'll get out another land, which is a Bayou. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, remove all charge counters, add 1 mana. Why did I draw... Oh my god, I cycled my land instead of playing it. Because it was showing me this. Oh my god. Alright, well I can play Bayou now. Let's play the hero. Let's play our Vampiric Sword. Now let's attack. We'll shoot his guy. Should get 2 1/1 counters. I did. Awesome. So we're getting some commander damage in. They are going to get a 3/3 fairy out with flying. And they can give snow creatures a 1/1 power up if they pump it. Alright, so now I will give the Vampiric Sword to our Saga. And can we play this too? I think we can. Yeah, alright, then we'll attack. Let's attack, actually, with both. And if he doesn't block the Shaman, he loses the game. And he doesn't block the Shaman, so he loses the game. But wait, what? Oh, I have to do it in 1 turn. So next turn, he'll lose the game. Well, no. Is that right? Is he gonna get a power up? He doesn't gonna get power up. Because he got powered up to 9, so I'd have to do it next turn. I'd win the game. Alright, they're gonna get a couple snakes that when they deal damage to a creature, it's gonna die. So they would kill my ogre. But at this point, my ogre is just gonna kill them and win the game. So it really doesn't matter. Yep, we'll just attack with everything and win. Shoot this, shoot that. Or just shoot that. Alright, he's gonna hit him. And there we go. Alright, took out 2 bears, that's good. Tap. Oh, that's 2. It comes into play tap, but they can tap for any color. I'd rather just pay 3 and it not come into play tapped. Large slumber. When this card or another snow permanent enters, you control scry 1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 10 or more snow permanents, sacrifice this. If you do, create a 20/20 black avatar creature token with flying and indestructible. That's insane. That'd be a great snow deck card. Alright, this card has hexproof. If it hasn't dealt damage yet, when this card deals combat damage to a player, create a food token, sacrifice food, draft a card from this guy's spellbook. When you do, add 3 blue mana. Spend this mana only to cast blue creature spells. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Treasure chest. All slivers have name a card, target opponent, whatever. Whenever hunting cheetah deals combat damage to an opponent, you may search your library for a forest card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. That's nice. Human assassin, nightshade assassin. First strike, 2/1. This card enters the battlefield. You may reveal X black cards in your hand. If you do, target creature gets -X. Protection from blue. Outlander, cat scout. It's a 2/2 for red and green. That's okay. Mountain walk, cliff guy, sphinx, riddle master. 6 flying. When this card enters the battlefield, you may return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. You may choose not to untap this, and target creature gets +1, -1 as long as this card remains tapped. A leather notebook containing sketches of frost-covered vistas. Landscape sketchbook cold snap. I don't know what that is. Back. No, back. This. Okay, so I got 2. One is, I think this one was for the Slither base, and then this one is for Cold Snap. Covered sketches of frost-covered vistas. Don't know what it does. If you know, just let me know, because that'd be awesome, since I have no idea what that does. And let's fight a yeti. Let's fight 2 yetis, actually. I don't think it's 3. I hope not. Because 3 would be a lot. Alright. First strike lifelink, and whenever we get the city's blessings, we can start making more tokens. And then whenever one of tokens, draw a card. So those would work together. Good synergy. 1 land. Alright, let's keep this. Let's see how it does. Play that. Let's green, white, green. Let's I got green coming. Let's pop this for a plains. Get a plains, it will end. We're gonna get a mountain and end. Okay. We get another land, awesome. Alright, let's get our plains out. Let's let's get our class out. Caretaker's talent. And next turn we'll get out our pride. And we'll end. They're going to get second mountain. Alright, let's play our tap land. Let's get out our guy. That leaves us with 2 mana. No green. Not till next turn. Let's copy the bow. And we'll attach 1 bow. And then we'll end. They're going to get a green land out now, so I got 2 mountains, 1 forest. I don't play anything else good. Volcanic Island. I got 1 green available. When do I start making tokens? At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life... Oh, I got to gain life. I got the city's blessing, so I'll gain more tokens now. So let's do this first. Attach the bow here. And then next turn I'll play the Song of the Saga, so I can start tapping for more land and get out Shieldridge. So we'll attack, or 1/1, gain a life, and then we get 2 cats, and we get to draw a card. We got Hall of the Storm Giants. We got another land. That's good. They got a 3/3 out that they can tap 3 and give something first strike. We'll play Hall of the Storm Giants. Comes into play tapped. Let's see. How much land do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 available mana. So I could play the Archangel. And just get out Shieldridge that way. Yeah, let's do this. And then we'll do this. And that will allow my creatures to tap for mana. So we're going to tap right now for 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Oh man, we almost had enough to get the Archangel out. That would have been awesome. Alright, let's attack with our cat. And if he blocks, he'll die. He doesn't block, so I get more cats. And I get to draw a card because I got more cats. What happens when I go to the next class? Create a token that's a copy of target token you control. So it'll just give me a another cat. I'd rather keep just drawing cards, to be honest. Alright, they're going to hit me for 3. Honestly, I'll just take it. I'm not worried about 3 damage. And then they're going to get a Mountain Walk protection from White Yeti. That's a 3/3. That's fine. Alright, my Saga is going to continue. And I get my Marauder. Awesome. Alright, let's... I think we could just get out Shieldridge. Make him sacrifice a creature. It's protection from white, so actually they would block my guy. We could also just get out a Storm Giant. No, we need to get out Shieldridge, because Shieldridge will make them sacrifice a creature. I wish I could attack and gain life, but it's not going to happen. Alright, let's do Shieldridge. I'll gain 1 life from playing it. And they have Mountain Walk, which they'll be able to hit me, but they're also going to have to sacrifice a creature. So we'll end. Oh, I gained life because I played a creature. Oh my gosh. That's so awesome. And I get to draw another card. Oh man, I'm loving this saga. I'm loving this synergy I got right here with these tokens. He sacrifices first strike Yeti. He's going to attack me with the 3/3. It's unblockable because that's Mountain Walk. Now all my creatures get a 1/1 power up and they become super powered. We'll play a tap land, play a viewing puzzling box, play our Archangel, gain 5 life. And then can we play our Marauder as well? Yes, we can. Because we'll tap that for blue, and then we'll tap this for colorless. And we'll get our Marauder out, and we'll Alpha Strike and win the game. Awesome. Alright, 77 gold. Blessing of the Frost. Distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of creatures you control where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this spell. Then draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Good lord. So you could put 4 1/1 counters on stuff. Deals 4 damage, target creature, add colorless for each. So you pay that for 3 and then you get, that's good. Snow cards have their benefits. I just don't really play many snow decks. Alright, let's fight another Yeti. And then we got a wizard to fight, which is blocking our flowers. Alright, we got ramp. Let's honestly just play it to get the god out. We're not making any tokens, but sooner or later we will. Plus having a 6/6 god is pretty impressive. So let's do that. Yeah, we will early game get a forest out, get a creature. Now we're up to 3 mana on turn 1. Turn 2, let's get out the Hall of Frost Giants so it doesn't come into play tapped later. We will get another mana out. That's good. Yeah, I got 4 available, which will allow me to also Traveler's Amulet. So let's do that. Let's get that. We'll pop the amulets. Getting a... It doesn't matter because they're both... They both tap for colorless mana. Let's get a mountain, I guess. Alright, and I can't play it yet, not till next turn. So we'll end. Oh no, they're killing my wolf guy. You stinker. Alright, well, I needed planes now, because I needed that for that. Oh my gosh, that was annoying. Alright, so let's Badlands. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available, but only 1 white. I needed 2 white for the god. So that stinks. Alright, we got 2 available mana. Can't do anything with it, so we'll just attach the bow and attack with Rainbow Dash, getting 20% cooler. And they're going to get a 1/1 out, which we're going to shoot with our bow. Alright. Oh, the Mystic Monastery. We'll get it, and then we're going to Sword of Feast and Famine. So actually we'll be able to play our god. Oh, no, we can't play it because it will untap our lands, but it's not going to untap our non-lands. So we actually don't have 6 mana, we only have 4. But I could play the Crafted War Gear. And do I want to attach it to her, or... yeah, let's attach it to Rainbow Dash. And then Rainbow Dash could potentially win next turn. Well, potentially. I guess it just matters if they play something. Tap this Yeti, deals damage equal to its power to target creature. That creature deals damage equal to its power to this card. So basically, it kind of makes them fight. Alright, we'll play a land. We can get this demon out. But let's just get him. That creates a token. So actually, my god would cause that to get 3 times as many tokens. my god. That's going to be insane. I don't win this turn, so guess what? I get to figure out what that's going to look like. Oh my goodness, that's going to be awesome. I wish I had enough mana to play on 1, 2. I don't. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available. I can't play another. Alright, we'll end. They're going to kill my guy. It's not cool, man. Alright, so can we still play on black? I need another black source. I don't have one. Unless I rainbow dash. How cool am I? Am I 100% cool? I don't know if I'm 100% cool or not. How do you check how cool you are? What? Cancel. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm only 60% cool. Oh, man. So I can't play him. I would have loved to see what that would have looked like to triple that mana. Alright, let's get our Storm Giant out. And then we will attack with everybody and win the game. Or shoot that for 1. And they'll block the Storm Giant and lose. Alright. And we got a bunch of Yetis. Alright. And let's fight this guy. The mage at the heart of the cavern snarls at you. If my companions haven't given you a cold enough welcome, allow me. I just need one of those flowers. No, now be gone with you. Flee. Do I leave and then come back and he's gone? Oh, he tricked me to fighting his yeti. I don't know what happens. I wanted to see, and it turned out badly. Alright, so keep this hand, it's not bad. We just need some cards. Let's play a tap land, pop the Traveler's Amulet for a forest, then we'll end. They'll play a tap land as well. If we play the forest, can't play anything. So let's play the outpost and get out the armor, and we'll end. They will just play another tap land. Alright, we'll get the forest out. We still only have 1 forest, but we have 4 mana, so we can get our ambusher out. And then the Yeti will get some rad counters. And he'll lose 2 life, awesome. He still has nothing out, so that's great. I can do Forge anew. Play that for free. Let's see. I got 4 available mana. If I do the 3, I'll have 2 available mana. And I can equip that to them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get more ramp. We'll attach this for 2. Out of mana. So now we'll attack with our 7/7. And if he doesn't lose all of his rad, he does. I was going to say I'd kill him once all his rad, if he still had a rad counter, since I'm unblockable when I have a rad counter. And he's got a 3/3 out. I got a 7/7, but I'd rather just attack and win. Oh, can I just do this? Hit him. Hit, I win. Alright, well, he tricked me into fighting another one of his Yetis. So now let's turn around And, oh, no, he's still here. So, I guess maybe it's just saying that, whatever, old man. Yeah, we're just fighting this time. I'm not trying to talk to you. Snow wizard. Alright. Let's see if we could take out a snow wizard. I'm going first. That's great. I will not keep a hand with no mana. This is better. Let's get rid of the Staff of Hermes. Alright, and then we'll keep this hand. I'm going first. Let's, Hall of Storm Giants, Traveler's Amulet for a swamp, and then we will end. They're going to play a snow-covered island and end. Right. We will play our swamp. That gives us up to 3 mana. Next turn, we'll get out our Dragon Master. Unfortunately, we can't get our Vampire Nighthawk till we get 1 more swamp. So we shall end. We're going to get out another swamp. I mean, they're going to get another tap land. That's a... Ooh, Terramorphic Expanse. Give me another swamp, please. Alright, so we got 2 swamps. Next turn, we get out our Nighthawk. We can't do anything else because of that, but that's fine, because our Nighthawk's going to be super useful. They don't play a land, so they're missing a land drop, which is going to allow us to take advantage of this situation. We're going to get another island, and we're going to Vampire Nighthawk. And we're going to tap 1, put the bow on the Nighthawk, and they're going to destroy target creature with no counters. So that's not cool. And I'll pass turn. Alright, they're going to play a tap land, so they're back to playing lands. We're going to get a Savannah. We still have the Forest in hand, so we're doing great on mana. We just don't have... Well, we can actually get the Hall of Storm Giants out. Let's get our Planeswalker out. If they try to attack us, they'll have to pay 2 life. And next turn, let's see, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get out my Storm Giant. They're going to play another tap land and get a Saga out where they mill 3 cards. Return 2 snow permanent cards from the graveyard to their hand, and then they can choose 3 cards in each graveyard their owners. Shuffle those cards into their libraries. Alright. Not too worrisome, really. Alright, Taiga. And then I actually will -3. No, let's just plus her again. And then we will Hall of the Storm Giants, creating a 7/7. Go ahead and attack, knock them down to 13. Awesome. They're going to get both these cards out of their grave. That's fine. Because I can actually Hall of the Storm Giant. Oh, well, that's not what I thought it was going to be. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter on it instead. Alright. Forest. Oh my god. Watch this combo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're gonna -3 her. And every creature in my deck is now a dragon. Yes, I love that. That's a great combo. Let's get out. I got a ton of mana, so I get whatever I want. I don't have a ton of colors, but I have a ton of mana. For Genesis, that'd be funny. Let's see. Sephiroth would be great. They have a 4/4 out, so Sephiroth wouldn't kill it. Shieldridge would be great because it would start making them sacrifice his stuff. I think we're going to end up going with Shieldridge. That makes the most sense. Yeah, let's go to a Shieldridge. I can't play him though until next turn, unfortunately. If I did want to play something, what do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Green, green, white, black, blue. It's not really anything I get for 4 that's going to help me out against his guy. Except for a Razor Demon. 1 black. That's not black. That's not black. Dang. Razor Demon would have been sick. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, let's get out Shieldridge. We'll just play him next turn. Alright, so Shieldridge in our hand. That's so funny. Because everything's a dragon. And then I have 4 mana, so I can't play that. Can I could do this. Yeah, and I can destroy their thing before it completes. That's awesome, and I gain some life for it. Alright, then we'll just end turn. They're going to get out a 4/3, and other snow and zombie creatures you control get a 1/1 power up. They're going to kill my Planeswalker. Big surprise. We'll play a tap land, and we'll get out Shieldridge. Alright, we now have a 6/6. Dragon, quote unquote. We'll attach the bow to him just because, and then we'll end. They'll have to sacrifice a creature. They get rid of the guy that powers his guys up. And then they're going to play him from the graveyard again. Alright, that's fine. Alright, then they're going to Shieldridge, or I'm going to Shieldridge to get out my Nighthawk. Awesome. I get another bow, but I can't kill anything with just 2. So let's give Shieldridge flying. And let's just 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more mana. I need 2 more mana to do Hall of Storm Giants. Alright, we'll just get the bow out. And let's get that out too. Just because. And we got no more. Oh, we got 1 more available mana. We'll attach the bow to Shieldridge. Attack for 6. Shoot this guy twice for no reason. They got to sacrifice another creature. They get rid of the same guy, then they play him again. This is awesome. I'm loving this. They're down to 7, so I just attack and win. Yeah, actually, we'll just Hall of Giants. It's going to be a 7/7 flying. And we will attack and shoot this guy twice and win the game. Alright, we beat the wizard, got 123 gold. Got a bunch of lands that will be good in a snow deck. And 13 shards. Gem Bazaar. This is, I don't know if that's from the old Chandelure game or not. 123 gold. Alright. So we got 2 flowers. The flower is very rich with violet hue. Take the flower. And then this one. This flower is very romantic shade of scarlet. Take the flower. So we got both flowers. And now we shall head on out of the place. Not trying to get any snow permanent, so not gonna sit here and just fight everything. I'll save that for our future doing, because I would love to make a snow deck one day, just not right now. Get Demon out. Let's mulligan. I'd prefer having something to play. Just something. We'll put that back in the deck. They're gonna get a Bayou out. This high elf I'm fighting, whatever it was. I don't think it was a high elf actually. We'll play our tap land, and then we will Traveler's Amulet for a forest, and then we'll end. They're gonna tap 2 and play all elves to get Forest Walk, and they can't be a target of spells and abilities. That's fine. Let's get out the forest as foretold, and that way we can start just getting free stuff. Alright, they're going to get a 3/3 Death Touch out. We're going to play Evolving Wilds, pop it for a swamp, because we need black mana with our hands. We can play the werewolf, and then we can foretell and copy our bow, so now we have that, which will allow me to shoot this guy and get these able to be hit. Alright, so we'll end. They're going to hit me for 3, that's fine. My werewolf is going to flip. As foretelled, goes up to 2. Play a mountain. Man, I wish it was 3 and I'll just get a free land. Alright, let's see. If I attach both bows, that'll leave me with 3 mana. Unfortunately, no 2 blacks. We can Kingpin. Oh, actually, what if we did this? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Now they allow us to get the Nighthawk out. But no. Okay, we're gonna play this. We're gonna attach the bows to him. That's gonna leave us 1 mana available. And we'll attack, shooting his guy. So now his elves lose their power up from him. They're gonna hit me for another 3, that's fine. Then they're gonna play a Phyrexian zombie elf that at the beginning of their combat they get to choose 1. They can incubate twice and create a incubate token with 2 1/1 counters on it, and tap 2 to transform it into a Phyrexian creature. They can transform all incubated tokens they control, or Phyrexians they control gain first strike and death touch till end turn. That's dangerous. Alright, as for tails up to 3, so I could actually just play my Vampire Nighthawk for free. Let's do that. Play him for... oh, nope, cancel. I'll play you for free. Gain a life. And then we are going to Kingpin, actually. And get another land, because we're going to get initiative. And let's get another island. Can't play it yet. Nope. Until next turn. Alright. Still got 1 mana available. That's fine. Let's attack, because if they block, they'll die. Because I'm going to shoot this for 2. And my guy gets Death Touch. They don't block it. Good. Alright, it becomes daytime, and they're going to get First Strike and Death Touch. And they don't attack, but they do get a 7/4 out. It can't be blocked with creatures with power 2 or less, which is all my creatures, up until they get a 2/2 power up. And we're going to give that to our Nighthawk, because he's flying, so he can't be blocked. But you know what? I could levitate, play it for free for As Foretold, and now all my creatures have flying. So it doesn't matter what they got, because I have flying and I win. We'll shoot the 7/4. And then we'll make him Death Touch. So all my creatures have Death Touch. And we win. Death Touch as in we win the game. Haha. Alright, let's see if I get some good elves. 15/15 Worm. Oh my god. Freaking World Spine Worm. And you got dude just with his lightsaber ready to fight him. Alright, Trample. When this card dies, create 3 5/5 green worm creature tokens with Trample. When this card is put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into its owner's library. It's cost 11. But if I could play it for free, that would be hilarious. Other creatures you control get Trample. Yeah, we're going to put both of these in our green deck. The creature and the creature. So we'll get those. We'll get this in there too. I thought that was legendary, but apparently not. That's awesome. Final Devastation. Search your library and graveyard for a creature with mana value of X or less and put it into the battlefield. If you search for your library, shuffle it. If X is more than 10, creatures you control get XX until the end of the turn. That'd be a good end game. I don't really care for those. Alright, so we've got 3 more creatures to add to our green deck. Edit. And let's add him. Add him. Add him. When this card deals damage, opponent, you may search your library for force, put it into your hand. Let's add that, because we're adding creatures, and that would just give us the ability to get some more land out for all the extra creatures we have. Where does it want me to go? Quest. Oh my god, to the other side of the map again. Alright, let's see what's in the store. I got 500 gold, so I can buy something. Elf Druid. Elf Zombie. Elves. Tap, add black to your mana pool. Nope. Boulder's Gate. Elf Rogue. Oh, that's the Boulder's Gate guy. Alright, we're gonna re-roll these. See if there's anything we get. Elf Druid, whenever another creature control enters, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Created, tap treasure token. Put a 1/1 counter on this card, or gain 2 life. Archer, other archers you control get 1/1. Whenever an archer you control deals damage, that archer deals that much damage. Creature's controller. That's funny. Definitely if I turn everything into an archer. It's a weird insect samurai thing, elf. We're gonna pass on that. Alright. Let's see what's in the slivers. If I stop going into this place. See if there's the black one in here that we want. The anti-sliver card. Nope. Alright. Let's check out this place. See if any of these are anything we want. No. Nope. And let's let's stop going in here. Let's go over here. Oh my god, this elf is amazing. Elves you control, whenever this creature becomes tapped, untap it and give it a 1/1 counter. I don't understand how this is only 150 gold. But we're gonna buy it. And if we could get another one, that'd be amazing. I wonder if I re-rolled a couple times if I could get one. Let's do that again. Yeah, let's re-roll. Just see if we get another one of those. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay 2. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Don't care. Crocodile Demon. It's pretty cool. I don't know what it did. Whenever opponent casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on this card. Whenever this card deals combat damage to a player, remove all 1/1 counters from it. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life. Okay. We're just going to re-roll that. An axolotic. The Smiling Flood. When this card enters the battlefield or attacks, put a flood counter on target land. That land is an island in addition to its other types. As long as it has a flood counter on it, at the beginning of your end step, untap each permanent you control with a counter on it. So you can turn your stuff into islands and then untap it. After short spell, you may pay 1, create a token that's a copy of this card. No, none of these. I pass on the axolotl. I re-roll. No. Add 1 of any color. Spend this only to cast creatures. No. I'd rather just add 1 of any color and become a super werewolf guy. Because that's what I got. Sacrifice another permanent when it enters. When you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on it. That's good for when I have tokens out. And I could just, well, if I keep bouncing him, he loses 1/1 counters. Phoenix. Flying Haste. When it dies, it perpetually gets 2/2 at the beginning of combat. You may pay X. X is its power. Return it from the graveyard. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap, add X mana of any 1 color where X is the greatest toughness among creatures you control. That could be great, actually, since I got big stuff in my green deck. But we're going to pass. Pass. And what is this? No. Well, yeah. That's crap. Refresh. An ooze. Another phoenix. Some elves. Summoning wolves. Grizzly bear. Creatures. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. That could be useful. He is an elf. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. I would love to just sit there and draw cards. Definitely in my green deck, where I potentially have enough mana to just play a ton of stuff. So let's get it. I can't get another one of those things. Don't want to sit here too long re-rolling. Oh, that's the dragon from the movie. That's awesome. From the D&D movie. That's a corgi. That's cute. Whenever this card enters the battlefield, he deals X damage to each opponent, each other creature without flying, and each other player, where X is the number of mountains you control. When he attacks, you may exert this card when he attacks. If you do, it gains flying until end of turn. That's funny. I wouldn't mind buying that just because it's from the movie, so we'll leave it available. Let's, what are these, Elks? Oh no, these are Bloomburrow cards. Again, I'd like to get a Bloomburrow deck going. At some point, I will. Wolves. Let's go back to the Elves on a shelf. Reroll that. Because again, I'd love to just get that card a second time. I don't know. I mean, it's uncommon, I think. That's cute. That looks cool. Tap X, you gain X life. It's basically a spring, I forgot what it's called, back in the olden days, where you tapped one green and tapped X, you gain that much life. Whenever target creature you control deals damage equal to its power creature you don't control, create a number of 1/1 green elf warrior tokens equal to the amount of excess damage done this way. I'm gonna pass. Alright. Search your library for a card named Nessa the Chosen. Nessa's Chosen, put it on the battlefield and shuffle. Gain 2 life for each elf you control. Yes, I want that. I'm gonna buy that and then we'll end this episode. Because when I get a good elf deck going, that's just going to destroy. Alright, how much was it? I think it's 500, wasn't it? Yeah, it's 500. Alright, sell. And we just got a bunch of snow cards. Let's check out blue and see if there's some blue stuff we want to sell. Maybe some yetis or some bears. Let's see. I'll sell one of those yetis since we got 3 of them. Let's see. Got a ton of these guys, but they're all different sets, so I'm gonna leave them for now. Let's sell one of these for 300. So we're almost there. And let's sell. Need 50. So either 225s or 175. That's what we need to get rid of. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of one of these. And that's going to be 500. Awesome. Alright, I'll buy her. Going to immediately put her in our green deck, and then we'll end this episode. Sorry for having it run a little bit further. Whenever you attack with one or more elves, populate, create a token that's a copy of creature that you control. When this card enters the battlefield, create an XX tree folk. That actually be decent. For create, oh, that's good too. We're gonna buy that. That's an enchantment. So I won't mind that enchantment as well. So we're gonna leave that undone. But we're gonna add these cards to the green deck, and then we're gonna end this episode. And enchantment, add that. More ramp. Alright, so go back to first, and go back. Let's go down. You know what? Let's actually equip our green deck. I'll go back. I don't mind playing with it a little bit. And we'll save it there. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you can, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.